My name is Brianna Ryan, and it's my privilege to present a case study on eHarmony by Michael Kafferky in his book Management, A Faith-Based Perspective. I'd like to start off by saying that society has come a long way in the way it views and engages with dating. We live in a digital world, linking with more people than ever before. A touch of a button can lead to hour-long conversations halfway across the world. And while we're more connected, the common trend of loneliness and disconnection continues to increase. It is no wonder that the online dating market is still highly profitable. When the topic of online dating comes up, the company eHarmony is commonly associated with it. And while organizations like Tinder and Bumble are growing in popularity and profit, eHarmony has played a role in the momentum and foundation of the market. The following case study unpacks the origins of eHarmony.com and the impact it has had on the online dating market. The case study covers statistics on their consumers, market segments, pricing, distribution, strategy, the actual product, the company's performance, their competitors, and how they find meaning by serving the greater good. eHarmony was founded in California in 1999 by Dr. Neil Clark Warren with the help of Greg Waldoff. Warren's 35 years in psychology led him to a fascination with what holds relationships together. This fascination led to a research-based approach to matchmaking through the online dating platform. The foundation of research-based technology is still a great value for the company today. The successful business model originated with their marketable science-based matchmaking and the fine-tuning of the type of consumers they were allowing to participate in their product. This fine-tuning was through a 436-item questionnaire. This gives eHarmony an element of control over their consumers, so power to accept and reject applicants. This means they're able to help promote a safe, sincere, and honest product, which is a high value for people shopping in this market. And with a strategy of trademarking the company's computerized compatibility matching system, they've been able to grow to millions of users worldwide. The company's structure, culture, value system, and vision all play crucial roles in the strength and potential weaknesses of the business. The following discussion questions will draw out and evaluate eHarmony's business model. The first question is evaluate and comment on Dr. Warren's approach to integrating his religious faith in his company. So Dr. Warren's integrating of his religious faith in the company was a seemingly intentional and bold decision. The essence of the company embodies typical Christian values such as the importance of strong, lasting marriages and the emphasis of dating for emotional and psychological compatibility over physical attraction. While this is the case, the essence of the company does not exclude non-Christians. Dr. Warren himself insisted that the site was to serve a wider market. His faith-based vision and values served as a great plumb line for decision-making and structures in his company and a transparent, consistent product. If the value system is clear, it is more likely that consumers know what to expect. The integration of his faith also brought a sense of moral purpose and depth to the online dating sphere, an approach that is slowly eroding due to cultural and commercial pressures. The case study also states that the employees found meaning in their work, which can lead to great staff satisfaction. Next question is, what is eHarmony trading off with its strategy? Do these trade-offs suggest any long-term disadvantages the company might face in the future? So eHarmony's strategy is to use their computerized compatibility matching system rather than letting people just browse profiles. The trade-off is that consumers do not have complete autonomy over their entire online dating process. While this may appeal to some, we are living in quite a skeptical era and one that values autonomy. So consumers may be deterred by the control a company has on the options they're receiving, especially when a lot of new companies' marketing strategy is giving endless opportunities and prospects. I believe long term there would be a shrinking in the market share among younger users who are increasingly becoming more used to that fast-paced dating environment. Another trade-off is that it does not focus its efforts internationally. And while this gives US users a sense of comfort that they are only fishing in their country's pond, I believe that eHarmony could expand more into the international market. Society is more able to form relationships with people further away and is then able to travel more readily and easily. So it would widen the market, therefore drawing more consumers in. Next one is what are the strengths and weaknesses of focusing on a particular narrow segment of the online relationship market, for example, evangelical Christian singles? Well, a strength of focusing on a particular narrow segment of the market is the ability to have a clear brand identity. So this means that they can stay consistent and reliable with their products. A clear brand identity excels in creating consumers' trust with similar worldviews and values. It becomes a consistent and reliable product that people can recommend to others in their communities, for example, like church. The weakness of a narrow segment is the restriction of the pool of consumers. So this means that the company would be mainly competing with others in the narrow segmented market. So if a new organization is established with better matchmaking technology and becomes more popular in the same niche market, eHarmony could take a massive loss. But on the other hand, having a monopoly on a very specific product means they can charge more, taking the opportunity to further monetize this niche market. The next question is, in an industry where truth-telling is so foundational, to what lengths should the Christian online dating service go to ensure truth-telling? I believe if something is foundational to an industry, to remove it could cause great fallout, just like removing the foundation of a house. It's essential to prioritize the core value of truth-telling in the company. 3 days ago, eHarmony was in the Australian news for catfishing users with free use. And while this doesn't touch on the authenticity of the dating aspect of the business, it still creates vulnerable cracks in the integrity of a business built on transparency and honesty. Christian online dating services in particular need to uphold this value as it is a fundamental Christian value. Verses such as Exodus 20:16 and Leviticus 19:11 reiterate the importance of truth-telling. Not upholding this value compromises the Christian way it claims to uphold. And the last question is it wrong for Christians to use their religious affiliations to promote the business they own? I do not believe it is wrong for Christians to use their religious affiliation to promote the business they own. If it is a product that benefits the religious affiliation and aligns with the values of the religion, it is simply an effective marketing strategy. It is the same as an Olympic athlete promoting their workout regime or workout fashion line. If they genuinely believe in the product and it aligns with the values of their market and environment, then it's a wise business move. Christians should also want to encourage and promote other Christian products. Getting more of the essence and values of Jesus into the everyday world is a great way people can spread the gospel. My recommendation would be to push into what is unique about eHarmony in their next marketing strategy. Going back to eHarmony's origins of research-based matching and a strong, clear value system could continue growing their organization. A recent research article wrote, online dating is set to become the new norm in relationships of the future, with a saturated market limiting that revenue for dating service providers. Yet rather than be deterred, dating service businesses will continue to expand their service range to better meet the evolving needs and preference of consumers. eHarmony has a lot of great raw elements, and it could simply benefit from sticking to a strong value system, but it could also remarket to meet this generation's needs. In conclusion, as the online dating industry continues to mature and grow, eHarmony will do so with it. With its strong values and vision, it's no wonder it has continued to be a successful business for the last 26 years. Thank you for listening.